give you a book review, but on a series. So I'm a fan of romance novels. I like reading a series where I can follow the characters and then be introduced to new characters that will later get their own stories. My favorite author to read is Diana Palmer. She has her own series called Long Tall Texans. So it's based in a small western town known as Jacobsville, Texas. There's a mix of cowboys, lawmen, and then mercenaries that her book involves. Each book has a main character who usually is, of course, female and who falls in love with one of these other characters. And then, of course, you always get introduced to other characters that will later get their own story. So I really like that I can feel immersed in the town people, learn about them, and then, of course, get introduced to a character that I later want to read more about and who eventually gets their own story. If you're going to read this series, the best book to start with is, of course, at the beginning, and it's on the Founding Father, it's called, and it's on Big John Jacobs. And of course, Jacobsville is named after this person. He is trying to expand his own property. He wants to make his ranch bigger, so he's trying to find a partner and sway this partner to help him out. And of course, one way he's going to do it is by offering a marriage of convenience to this partner's daughter. And of course, there evolves a story in itself. Another series that I like to read is Robin Carr's Virgin River series. If you didn't know, it has now been adapted to TV. So Netflix has it as a series that you can watch. But this book, or this series, starts with, Melinda, who is a midwife and nurse practitioner who is moving to this town to get away from her own problems. And she's moved there to take this position, but this doctor is not very welcoming to her. She's having her own problems with the cabin that's run down that she's staying at, and so she is not feeling great about this new adventure that she was hoping to take away from her other issues and be a distraction. But as she's changing her plans and planning on leaving, a tiny baby is abandoned, and she feels she needs to drop her plans and help care for this child. And as she's doing this, she is introduced to a local business owner who then she starts having, feelings for. So in that series, of course, introduces you to the town people who then, of course, you then later learn their own stories and everything. So I really think series are great in that you can, you have more of a story that continues and keeps going on, with new people that move into the area or people that, that are there and you finally learn their backstories. So I hope you are interested in reading one of these series. You can find them on Libby and Hoopla. So they are both available there to check out. Enjoy!